Welcome to TA's reading of Nowadays. The audio is courtesy of Richie Marrufo, host of the Barbed open mic series out of El Paso, Texas. It was excerpted from the October 3rd, 2022 episode of Stay at Home Open Mic. The images were taken from the digital online journal Sfpq Poetry Quarterly, edited by Darrell Parry. This is from issue number 7, fall 2022.
I'll do two pieces tonight. I will read the piece that was published in Sfpq Poetry Quarterly as well. This piece is called Nowadays. Self-doubt is like a cataract creeping across the retina of mind, a hazy film dimming the light of reason, a bramble of cobwebs clouding sight, no longer able to see around the corners of questions or hear the bark and growl of dogged answers. You plunge into a dread or dream of knowing that dark beyond light approaches, sleep beyond waking encroaches, though more like friend than foe. Now that fear has gotten behind you, like the Lucifer it favors, that Beelzebub it resembles. Temptation slithers just beyond reach, a niggling shimmer that fails to solidify in loins. There will never be aching orbs of blue again. Perhaps most alarming is the lack of alarm at this state of almost wistful, this longing for longing that forlorns you, the desire for desire that escapes you. The time is nigh when you spy the back of the familiar, call memory's name, and it turns to reveal imagination's face. You turn away in embarrassed confusion. The sidewalk of your being shudders. Maybe it's time to sit at the curb. On the curb, it doesn't matter if your windshield is cracked, if the rearview mirror is a tad too foggy. You sit there on the curb, knowing that the time is long gone when you'd say to a threat that leapt, or should that be leaped? If you're feeling froggy, jump, or was that leaped? There are so many simple things that stump me nowadays that probably wouldn't be troubling at all if that sharpened edge of yesteryear contrast didn't cut so. Now, memory and imagination have given up the disguise I've imposed upon them, and they've started dressing like identicals rather than fraternals. I'm looking for clues to distinguish. The closest I can come is that sentiment isn't certain with imagination, but memory brings the blues, and of course some greens and yellows and purples and pretty off-color hues, a kaleidoscope of life lived in fullness. Can that be enough, the fullness of history, for a laurel rest now that zest has fled?